Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, maybe I'll be back here in that spot.
Okay,
Pointed to
fair
Josh,
enough.
by the way, not
Well,
me.
I am going on
Yeah.
holidays, so
Yeah, what are you doing for the next 2 weeks?
Herbie and Josh on K Rock 955.
welcome into the studio. Isaiah 5 Race. Welcome. Hello.
Hey.
We were just saying, because you've been around for, well, it feels like forever.
Yeah, you jumped onto the scenes with X Factor,
Which
which
Eurovision as well.
oh, just yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like it's been years, but you're only 21.
Yeah, it all happened like quite early on around, like the 16 years
Yeah.
old thing. And yeah, it's been years. And now, like, even I still pinch myself and think, like, has it really gone that quick since,
Yeah.
like, all
Yeah.
that stuff happened? And
How did
yeah.
it happen? How did it feel when you were younger? Because just yesterday on the show, we were speaking about those young achievers that we're very envious of because they're so talented, but we're also jealous because our parents didn't give us those gifts. So how did it feel having that gift and being talented
Yeah.
so young?
Well, I started singing when I was 3 years old, and my dad was very musical, and he really instilled, that whole performing thing, and
Yeah.
would perform in like church and perform at like family events, and I was always performing from a young age, and I definitely get my voice from my mum, and definitely the musical background from dad. So
It's our parents, Josh.
yeah,
Us down.
the parents.
Blame them for everything, I reckon. But so, like, because you were 16, and obviously you start doing interviews, you start meeting all these people in the
Social
business,
media.
social media, it's all happening. How is it at that young age? And then obviously now that you're 21, which is still super young, but have you felt yourself like mature and like you found a voice for
Yeah,
yourself, sort
for
of thing?
sure. I mean, when I first started out, I was just like riding this massive whirlwind wave, like I couldn't even really like put it into perspective, like what actually was happening in my life, because I grew up in Echuca, Moama.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful
Oh, right.
area.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. So like when like everything happened, it was just like boom, and I was like, okay, this is my life now, and I was just working all the time and traveling so much, and it's like the first time I was ever on a plane as well. So like it was a complete like
Mental, isn't it?
life-changing
Wow.
thing, and it was so fun and so exciting. And now that I'm 21, like I guess I'm realizing some of the pressures that I have now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like just really grateful that I'm, still here and still doing it. Yeah.
And so how has life been 2021? I know COVID's affected many musicians, but now here in Victoria, luckily we are seeing live gigs, which we will see from you this weekend. How's it been for you this year?
This year has been obviously up and down for sure. And last year was definitely a bit of a struggle for everybody, including myself. But in retrospect, like, I guess I kind of needed that time, like you guys said, since 16, I was just go. And that was like the first time I'd ever like took some sort of a break
Yeah.
and really stepped back and
Yeah.
kind of like just absorbed things and kind of just like did some like inner
You
work
time.
and
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
me
yeah.
time. So it was kind of like a blessing in that kind of blessing in disguise. Yeah.
Should Josh and I be nervous? Because we know you've just kicked into the old radio world.
Oh yeah.
Are our jobs on the line?
Is this an interview?
Well, like I'm doing a radio gig at the moment on iHeartRadio and that stuff.
Yeah,
And
awesome.
it's called TikTok Trending, and kind of like bringing like a new fresh vibe. TikTok has like taken over
How good is
the
it?
music
How
industry,
good?
you
We
know,
love
like
it. We get stuck on it for hours.
in terms of like what's going viral, and like it actually affects the charts now.
Savage love.
Yeah, so like it was just like a cool opportunity
Yeah.
to have, and
Take it for
yeah,
sure.
I mean, maybe I'll be back here in that spot.
Pointed to
fair
Josh, by the way, not
Well,
me.
I am going on
Yeah.
holidays, so
Yeah, what are you doing for the next 2 weeks?
hey, just on that, we might actually get some advice from you because you were on the X Factor at a young age. Our,
Oh,
our
no.
Herbie is going on Farmer Wants a Wife this
Really?
Sunday.
Really?
Yes, really.
I know. Everyone's like, what?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, the girl you're looking at is going to be on reality TV.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I've never really watched it, but
Yeah.
It's basically you looking for love in the country.
that's
She
so
couldn't find it
cool.
anywhere else, essentially. So
Are you hopeful?
Oh, always hopeful. Always
Always
hopeful.
hopeful.
And my farmer, I reckon I've got the pick of the bunch. He's the looker.
Ah,
Yeah.
Now,
That's
have,
cool.
have you got any advice for Herbie? Like, because obviously the fame that comes with it.
Oh, stop that.
I
There's
would
talent on that side, and here I'm doing nothing.
Quote, she's aiming for 3,000 Instagram followers.
Well,
So
You're so
I
full
would
of it.
say just be yourself. I mean, you seem really bubbly and
Good
like
save.
charismatic.
Thank you.
So like,
Good save.
just be yourself. Yeah.
And don't bring him along.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm losing a job in a moment. So let's talk about the new single, Blame on Me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's out now. We watched the video clip. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Released this one. I actually wrote this one a few years back, and it's been sitting in my songwriting vault, is what I call it. But yeah, I've just decided to get this one out. I think it's got some like really good feedback, and the response has been really great. And yeah, Blame on Me is about, kind of standing up for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Now, are you going to give us a bit of a taste of that? Or?
I will. I've got my trusty guitarist here, Emilio, on guitar. We're going to sing a bit of the song, if that's all right.
Herbie and Josh on K Rock 955.